to 10X Your Home Episode 2. Today the Grand Team is going to be walking you through why we chose our next home for our 10X project. What's the important components in determining if a home is correct for our 10X program? First, we have to know about the community that it's in, and does it make sense for both the seller and our team? It has to make economic sense. We go through and we evaluate whether or not we can make the home meet the qualifications that most of the buyers in that community can afford and it can appraise for. Yes, it is possible to overdo a home. There are two buyers when we're selling a home that we have to consider: the in-homeowner and their bank. First of all, the in-homeowner may be emotionally attached to the home and they may be willing to pay over market value because they fell in love with the home and the finishes. But the bank looks at it solely from a numbers perspective, so we have to be smart. The first step is determining the good bones in a home. Are we in a community that's desirable to most homeowners? Is there anything in the community that would prohibit the value of the home being achieved that's outside of our seller or our team's control? Next is the floor plan. Is the floor plan desirable, or can it be desirable with a few modifications? Then we go and evaluate the structure, the components, the roof, the HVAC, plumbing and mechanical. Does it function as it should? And then we look at the deferred maintenance. Has the home been maintained, or do we have a lot of repairs that we need to go and do? We can put some wow features on a home that has a lot of structural or deferred maintenance that's going to be an issue for our seller during the sales process. Our goal is to always under-promise and over-deliver. We don't want to put wow features on a home that has structural or maintenance issues that's going to be an issue during the sales transaction. That would not give our sellers the desired result. So therefore, we want to make sure the home has good bones before we start the process. Let's look at the evaluation process on our newest 10X home at 126 Park Ridge in Henderson. This home requires repairs in the bones of the home, such as the roof. It has quite a bit of deferred maintenance, so it's going to require more work than most of the homes we see. However, the community is highly desirable, and the floor plan with some minor modification is going to be great. The demolition of this home will include a wall removal, all the flooring material, and the countertops. We will be installing a new large island with pendant lights, refinishing the cabinets, and installing new countertops. Wood laminate floors will go out throughout the home except the secondary bedrooms, which will have carpet. We'll have some drywall repairs, we'll repaint the interior, and finish the kitchen with a new stainless kitchen package. The exterior has overgrown plants that we need to remove, so we'll install some new plant material, freshen up the rock, and add artificial turf to demonstrate outdoor living space. The exterior of the home will have a fresh coat of paint with new colors. It's going to sizzle inside and out when we're done. In determining the current market value of this home, we had to take into account the structural issues, roof repairs, quite a bit of deferred maintenance, and all the surfaces had to be replaced. In a traditional market, this home would be limited to a cash or conventional buyer with a lot of vision and the cash to make the required repairs. The baseline value of this home was determined to be $275,000 to $280,000. Our budget for remodel and repairs is $35,000. Join us in the journey as 126 Park Ridge is transformed to a 10X home. Our contact information is below. Reach out to us, and why not see if 10X will put more money in your pocket.